Hello everyone, welcome to EduTap and welcome to 5 MCQs a day series that is currently going on for ARD static, and we are on our day 22 and the chapter that we are currently doing, it is Plantation and Horticulture. So what is the aim of starting this series? That was to cover the syllabus of NABARD grade A as well as IBPS AFO examination, the agriculture portion we are talking about here. With the help of these series, you'll have a basic idea that what are the topics that are asked in the examination, as well as you'll have that basic knowledge that is required for you to, even if you're studying on your own, so that will give you a basic idea that how things they are asked and what are the basic knowledge you need to cover all the topics. All right, so we'll start. But before that, to our new audience, kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel and also join our Telegram channel to get the PDF of every lecture that we provide here on YouTube. All right. So yeah, so this ARD static series, it goes on every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday at 1 p.m. all right. So let's start with the question, and the first question that is that which of the following is a drupe? All right, see what happens. Let's understand what is drupe or something else. So depending on that which part of the fruit it has developed into, which part of a flower, or you can say the plant which have developed into the fruit, according to that different categories have been given. We are specifically talking about those fruits that are developed from the flower. Basically all fruits are developed from flower only, right? But there are different vegetable parts that we are going to cover in the next questions also that are not specifically grown from flower. So herein you have to tell that which of the following is a drupe. So see the correct answer over here. It is option number 1, that is mango. Alright, so mango is known as drupe. So what happens here? See, try to understand. You don't have to go much in deep because that is not asked in your objective questions. But herein you have to understand that in case of mango, we have epicarp. Alright, then we have fleshy mesocarp. Whatever that you eat, that is that is a mesocarp that you are eating, the fleshy part. And then we have hard endocarp. And do remember that drupe are such fruits in which we eat the mesocarp, which we have epicarp, mesocarp, and a hard endocarp. All right, so such type of fruits, they are known as drupe. Alright, and Gaurav also said the correct answer to this. And do remember that these drupe fruits are also known as stone fruits. Alright, then we have pear. So what happens in pear? These are basically the in these categories, what happens? Thalamus that is developed into fruit. And herein the best thing that you can observe that there is a portion that is made for keeping up the seeds. For example, in apple you must have seen a sheet over which the seed you can see, right? Similarly in pears also that happens. Then in pomegranate, it is an example of a berry. All right, so such categories of this pear, these type are known as pom. So see, for example, mango, they are known as drupe. Similarly, such fruits, for example, pear, for example, we also have apple, such are known as pom. And then we have pomegranate, it is a type of a berry. All right, so that is an exception. And here Ranjani also said the correct answer, that is option number A. Very good. Now let's move ahead. Yeah, before that, yeah, this is the explanation of previous one as well, some of what we have already studied. So fruits, they are classified into simple, multiple, aggregate depending on how their structure is. Then they are again classified into fleshy, dry, drupe, pom, berry we have seen already. In dry, we have 3 categories, that is dehiscent, indehiscent, and schizocarpic. What happens in dehiscent category? The pericarp that we are talking about, when it ripens, it just opens up and the inside seeds, they are fallen out. For example, pears. Alright, so my drawing is very bad, but this must give you an idea. This is how a pear look like. In Hindi we say it matar, right? So it has a pericarp, it opens when it is fully ripened, right? And now it has dried out. Now that would open and the rest and the inside material, it falls out. So such type of fruits, they are known as dehiscent. What are indehiscent? In which when the pericarp, it is fully ripened, but still the inner portion, it does not come out. For example, lychee. You must have seen it. The upper portion, it breaks, but the inside, it does not come out. And and then what has been in schizocarpic in such, the mericarp, it converts into the mericarp. All right, so these are the different categories here, which we are looking at the fruits depending on how it looks like and how it transforms into. These are like that. All right, now let's move to question number 2, which says which of the following is our climateric fruits. All right, so there are depending on how the fruits they ripen, there are 2 categories to it. One is climateric and the second one is non-climateric, and here you have to tell that which of the following is the correct answer to this. All right, so see the correct answer over here, it is option number E, that is all of the above. So means all of them, they are the climateric kind of fruits. Now let's understand what is this, what is the difference, and what are the different examples. If you are going for AFO examination, the examples of each type is very important, and because your AFO examination is near, that is why we are focusing on much on examples, because that is what asked in examination. And we have Anathi here who says all, Gaurav says all, and Ayushi also says all of the above, and all are right. Very good. Now let's understand what is the difference between climateric fruits and non-climateric fruits. See, climateric fruits are fruits that can ripe after removing them from plants. What happens? See here, the basic role of it here, it is of ethylene. What happens? This is a type of gas which helps to ripen the fruit. You must have observed, especially in case of mango, even if you have harvested it or if you have just removed it from the plants and it is not ripe, or papaya is also a good example. What we usually do, we cover it in a paper, and most of people, they then keep it into the container where rice flour is there, right? Or they just keep it somewhere else warm, and after a few days we observe that it now has ripen, right? So climateric fruits are such fruits which can be ripened afterwards they are harvested or removed from the plants, whereas the non-climateric, it is just the opposite of it. These are which don't ripe. So means in whichever stage now you have removed it from the plant, now it wouldn't ripe afterwards. So let, for example, we have citrus, grapes, pineapple, pomegranate, lychee, bear, jamun, cashew, cherry, and strawberry. All right, so I hope you understand the difference. If you do not, you can comment down below. I'll definitely reply. So before heading to question number 3, here what I want to tell you, because if examination in here, we have 2 courses, course 1 and course 2, that gives detailed explanation. In course 1, you will have detailed video of every chapter, notes, summary sheet, quizzes for better understanding. You have month-wise agriculture current affair magazine that is going to help you in your phase 2 as well as your interview. We have important schemes, very important from the phase 2 point of view, and also phase 2 test series. Another course is for those people who just want to have a quick revision. So we have mock test here in this course 2, wherein you will have 25 full and mock test and 30 sectional test and detailed PDF of everything. Explanation of every mock test. All the courses, they are valid till 31st March, and you can avail 15% off by using the code early15. All right. So now let's move ahead to question number 3, and it asks potato is a type of, so whichever part of the fruit that we vegetable or any plant that we consume, depending on that there are different categories. Herein we have 5, and you have to tell that talking about potato, so it is which part of the plant. All right, so see the correct answer over here, it is option number, we have A, that is tuber. So potato is a kind of tuber. So there are some plants. So what is a tuber, we'll look in next slide also. But if I specifically talk about potato, so it is an underground stem. Potato, it is an underground stem that is modified into a storage. And here we have the right answer. Ayushi is the first one to comment. She said tuber. We have Ranjani says A, RK says A, and Gaurav also says A. Very good. And yeah, I was talking about potato. It is a modified stem, and we are looking at rest of the options in here. So here we have seen tuber. So these are the IBPS, wherein from here in the new plant is originated. This is the type wherein the flower here it is converted into a fruit. This is a classic example of cucumber. Here you can see the fruit. First flowers are made, and then from flower portion only the fruits they are developed. Next is, this is your example of bulb. So if I specifically talk about an onion, what happens? These are the modified stems that we are talking about, modified leaves that we are talking about here. Herein we talked about modified stem, right? Herein these are the modified leaves and these are specifically known as bulb. You have another example, for example garlic, it also comes under the category examples of bulb. Then we have these are the leaves, classic example spinach. So we are studying what? We are studying about the different portion parts of the plant that we eat, and herein we have the examples of roots. All right, herein you can ignore these because these are onions. Herein the carrot, radish and your beetroot, they are examples of roots. All right, so these are the different parts. I was rechecking if it's not a turnip, but no, it's a onion only because there is light over here, right? So let's move ahead and let's see question number 4, which asks which of the following are cool season crops. All right, so see, in this particular class that we are doing, according to the nature of the plant part that we eat, or for example how they grow, how much daylight sunlight they need, so accordingly there are different classification, and that is what the examples we are doing today, which are important specifically from AFO point of view because it is near, right? So herein which of the following is a cool season crop that you have to tell. See, the correct answer over here, it is option number A, that is sugar beet. So what happens, as the name suggests, these type of plants, they need cool environment to grow, and the rest that we are looking here, which is okra, okra is your bhindi, eggplant is your brinjal, and we have corn. These are what? These are the warm season, so they need warm season to grow. All right, so Sami was the one who said E, but the correct answer is Gaurav, what Gaurav and Ranjani had said, that is option number A. All right, so let's move ahead to question number 5, which says which of the following is a short day plant. Again, in this section, in this lecture, we are studying about the different examples and different categories. So herein now the category has been shifted to the short day. Now it depends on the length of the day or sunlight that we are talking about here. So according to that, you have to tell that which of the following is a short day plant which requires short days to grow. All right, so see, the correct answer over here, that is option number C, that is sweet potato, and here is the different category accordingly. So these are the long day plants, short day plants are these, and then we have day neutral plants, means there is no effect of there is no effect of sunlight. Why? Because they require equal amount of days and night. All right, so these are the different categories, that is why the name is day neutral. All right, so I hope this is all clear to you all, and these are the toppers of the last section. See, last time I asked you what is a female reproductive part of a flower. The correct answer, see here you have to be specific. When I say here, the specific would be gynoecium only. So there are two terms, gynoecium is for females and for males we have androecium. All right, so these are the two, but yes, pistil is also correct answer, but then gynoecium, it is more specific. When gynoecium we can use when there are more than one pistil. What is pistil? It can contain style, stigma and ovary. All right, style, stigma, ovary, these are the different parts of a female reproductive part of a flower. Collectively they are known as pistil, and if more than one pistils they are present in a plant, we call it gynoecium. So gynoecium would be more specific. Talking about NABARD का result कब आएगा? I guess it should be soon because it's already too late. But we'll keep you updated if there are any notification or updation. And then Sagar said the correct answer, Sonu and Janani Selvi and Sami all said the correct answer, but be more specific. Pistil is not wrong, but then more specific would be gynoecium. All right, and Vikram also said the correct answer. So these are the toppers, and the question that you have for today is what are false fruit? Actually, this we have already covered in today's session only. I just did not mention this false fruit part so that you search for it. All right, so you have to tell in the comment section. I'll definitely give shout outs to the toppers. All right, so that is all for today. I hope you enjoyed the session, and if you have any doubts you can comment down below and I'll definitely reply to them. Until then, all the very best for your examination.